What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Dr. Splash, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I wanted to cover Night Fight, but then, and I'm being dead ass. Like, I want y'all to know, I'm so serious. I've been trying my best to be chill as a content creator. Like, I really appreciate how much I'm growing. I really appreciate all the moves we're making. I appreciate all the content I'm blessed to put out. It's been fun. I'm enjoying this shit. However, I can only be nice to so much. I can only turn a blind eye to so much. This genuinely, sincerely might be the dumbest fucking fan base I've dealt with in a very long time. I've dealt with peak Dragon Ball, peak Naruto. I've dealt with Surfer fans. I've dealt with Superman fanboys. You name it. They've crossed my desk in my time on Yancey Street, okay? But this Nightwing agenda, it's either three things, okay? I'm serious. Nightwing fans right now with this agenda and quoting Night Fight, they either are actually stupid, like they genuinely dumb. Okay, that's one of the options. We have to keep that on the table for now, okay? That's one of the options. Two, they just lie. Like, they're blatantly lying. That's probably most likely. Like, if you have an agenda, you lie to maintain it. A lot of people do that. A lot of people don't have the courage to, say when they were wrong, or to maybe abandon an agenda that's kind of dog shit. But hey, we all got to do our thing, right? So some people just lie, all right? That's what they do. Now, can you verify they're lying by just simply posting the comic? Absolutely. But some people lie anyway, okay? Fuck it. And it seems like Nightwing fans live in like a little bubble, kind of like Surfer fans did. And sometimes you gotta pop that bitch, okay? Just to let them know there's a bunch of bigger fucking bubbles out here, okay? So they could be lying, they could be stupid, or they could be a part of the opioid crisis, in which they need to get help, and we're not gonna make fun of them. But regardless, whichever one they are, they're wrong as fuck, regardless how you paint it, okay? Whether they're doing it on purpose or unintentionally, they're wrong as fuck, okay? It was brought to my attention that Nightwing fans are saying Nightwing has been clapping up Batman in this run. I am going to express to you guys how retarded that is, okay? Like, I can't even cover this fucking comic because I have to address how stupid these claims are. And I want everybody, encourage you, do not take my opinion. Do not take another opinion of another YouTuber or content creator for gospel, okay? Do your own fucking research. Read Night Fight issue 1 and issue 2, and then I want you to come back to my comment section and tell me you understand why I think these people are dumb as fuck, okay? The claim we are addressing is DC's Nightwing, mainline Nightwing, has been dog walking mainline Batman, right? Like, that's the agenda. He's just going up on the score, okay? First of all, Batman straight up said Tim Drake, Jason Todd, and Damian were going to surpass him as well. Is Tim Drake suddenly beating Batman's ass? Are we going with that? Are we willing to cut our balls off and deliver a message like that is that weak? Are we really doing that? Second off, Batman is in a false reality. This world he's in with these Nightwings, it's not a real world. The Omega Force that is sanctioning this DCKO event to rival Darkseid is punishing Batman for trying to cheat. That's right, the GOAT tried to cheat. That's GOAT shit. You try to cheat sometimes, okay? By the way, I'm gonna cover Superman vs. Captain Atom. Captain Atom got caught cheating. That's funny as fuck. But he was trying to cheat. He's like, yo, I'm gonna cheat to do what I gotta do to beat Darkseid. Valid. Well, the Omega Force doesn't like when you try to cheat. It knew Batman was trying to be slimy, and so it's punishing him. It's putting him in different realities with different versions of Robins to make him feel like he needs to give up, to make him feel like he is not needed, that he failed Gotham, and now he's got to let others do his job. In this false reality, Batman was thrown into the Lazarus pit and then went on to literally butcher the Robins, killed them, killed all the kids. How the fuck are we saying this is mainline DC? Guys, how much drugs are you on? Mainline, all Robins are dead except Nightwing? Are you all fucking stupid? Are we retarded? Like, what do we do? Do you guys hear how annoyed I am? Like, this is, guys, no joke. Nightwing fans are claiming mainline Nightwing is beating the shit out of Batman in this comic. It gets even worse, right? Because Batman straight up says multiple times, I'm holding back. He's not even going all out in this shit. buy admittance, buy him, because he has that block in his head forever of, if I gotta fight someone that's in my family, I'm holding back. Like, I'm just not gonna be able to get that job done. And then, oh my God, it's like so ridiculous that Nightwing fans are saying this is dubs. Like, it's actually, I have secondhand embarrassment for the Nightwing community. Like, you bitches are really out here saying wild shit that we can just dunk on by simply reading the comic, okay? You then get into issue 2, right? After it's already been revealed that the Batman who fell is the one that's in this universe. This is not the real universe. It's not the real Nightwing. It's not the real any of the Robins. Now, Robin Inc. is a thing, right? And Robin Inc., there's Robins all over the country. And he says, I'm a better Batman than Bruce because I trust people more. I started Robin Inc. I'm keeping people safe more. Keep in mind, this isn't mainline Nightwing. Who gives a fuck? And this is how you know Nightwing things are like genuinely dumb as fuck or just liars, okay? Because they might not have read the comic either. They might have saw a few pages and thought they read it. But Batman actually, like, you could use this to gas up mainline Nightwing. Because Batman actually says in issue 2, once he figures out for sure that this is a false reality, he's like, yo, you don't actually fight like my Nightwing. Like, you have some similarities. I could tell, like, you're an alternate version of him. But the characteristics in terms of, like, you're making Robins fight for you like pit bulls, that's not how Nightwing moves. Like, he's not a pussy. He's going to be in the front lines fighting with his boys. Like, that's not how he moves. You're trying to wear me down with other Robins and throwing them my way without jumping in. Like, that, the shit he was doing was not Nightwing-like. Like, it's just not. And he was like, yo, real shit. My Nightwing and my Robins would beat the shit out of your Robins, okay? So he actually gasses them up. And he's like, yo, regular Nightwing's better than you. Regular Robins, better than your Robins, okay? Because I trained them properly. You trained them like a bitch, okay? So he's actually gassing DC's Nightwing mainline up. Like, you could use this to gas that up easily, and it would be valid because it's a great statement. And he says in this comic, he thinks his Dick Grayson from DC could surpass him one day, and he wouldn't even have to be Batman. Because Nightwing is a natural. Nightwing is a natural in a lot of ways. Not just athletically. He's more athletically gifted naturally than Batman. But he's also more trusting in a lot of ways than Batman is, which will allow him to, in some ways, be a more effective hero. But he wouldn't be Batman. He'd be something else. But the reason that statement's important as well is it says he could surpass. We're not dealing with the future, bitches. We're dealing with right now. So clearly he has not surpassed, okay? And it's this case... This Nightwing having a dub over Batman case gets so much funnier as we continue through this comic, okay? Because at that point, Batman's like, none of this is real. The Omega Force is actively working against me, trying to stop me right now, so I'm gonna fuck around. And he starts he gauntlets an army of Robins before he even fights Nightwing again, right? And he's already saying, yo, you're not even my Nightwing. Like, I don't really give a fuck. And at that point, he starts getting merged with another reality. He gets sent to another Gotham where he's being held captive by Red Hood. And Red Hood's saying, yo, you keep claiming this is a false reality. I've tortured a bunch of different Batmans. Like, in this reality, Batman fucked up. He died when Joker went crazy. Everything is Arkham Asylum now. This is actually like a pretty crazy moment. But regardless, he gets sent to that reality. It's the same Batman from this story. Mainline Batman, but these are obviously different realities he's getting thrown through. So now we gotta say Red Hood has surpassed him too. So every Robin's above, since we have to be logically consistent, Nightwing fans, every Robin is above Batman now, based on the statement from the first issue. When he talked about the heart, the leader, the brains, the survivor, all of them. He said he wouldn't even need to be around. They're all better than him. Okay, so all Robins are above him now. All right, Tim Drake, you now have to make, Nightwing fans, your agenda is now, Tim Drake would beat the fuck out of Batman. Good luck. Good luck with that. I hope you cook, okay? Because I will not be helping you in the kitchen. That's a retarded statement. But regardless, if we take the Batman gassing his Robins, he gassed every single Robin. So now you have to take that. But let's talk about how much worse this gets, right? When Batman's fighting Red Hood goes, yo, you're Clayface. And Batman says, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just be Clayface. Turns into Clayface. Starts fighting Red Hood, okay? This shit's all out of whack. For anybody to count this as any sort of dub towards Batman or Nightwing in the debate of Batman versus Nightwing, you're retarded, okay? It's that simple. You're dumb. You're a liar. You're one of those things. You're on drugs. You're one of those things. You have to be. There's no way you can read these two issues and come to the conclusion that this is a dub for Batman or Nightwing in the main line, because it's not. And the funniest part is Batman technically won, because he said, this Nightwing is dumb. He's too trusting, gets the drop on him with a bus driver uppercut. Then he gets transported out of there, right? Like he literally multiple times not only says he's holding back against the Robins, but it's also verbatim shown and explained, this is not the real Nightwing. This is not the real reality. And his mind is getting fucked with constantly, as well as reality is, from the Omega Force punishing him. And then he turns into Clayface at the end. What the fuck are we on, guys? Like, do you guys see why I find this agenda to genuinely be annoying? It makes no fucking sense. Like, you can just, I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm so confident that every single one of you can go read Night Fight issues 1 and 2 and understand where the fuck I'm coming from. The moment you see Batman turn into Clayface, the moment you see them multiple times say this is not the real DC, the moment you see them say this is not the real Nightwing, the moment you see them say this is not the real Robins, this is not the real reality, the moment you see them get thrown out into another Omega reality, you'd be like, okay, we can't argue this is a win for either of them. It's retarded to say Mainline was fighting, because that's literally not true. So yeah, they never fought. Mainline Batman, Mainline Nightwing in these two comics never fought, okay? That is not the real Nightwing. So you guys need to stop doing drugs, please, for the love of God, all right? But anyways, guys, let me know if you want to see me fully cover Night Fight. This agenda was so annoying that I went ahead and just addressed it using points from the fucking comic, but there's no way to say Nightwing got a dub over Batman in terms of mainline. Like, guys, at this point, y'all have to go to DC and you have to start writing your own comics, because these writers aren't helping you. They're not giving facts or pages or panels that match up with the message you're trying to send. So y'all gotta start putting in work, okay? Exercise that AI. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you believe Night Fight issue 1 and Night Fight issue 2 was mainline Nightwing, let me know in the comment section down below where you get your drugs from, because I'm snitching. We're getting that place shut down. That bitch is way too strong. Some of y'all gonna overdose on that shit. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please, again, I can't emphasize this enough. It's cool to watch me. It's cool to quote me. It's cool to use, like, say, hey, I saw it on this channel. But at the end of the day, guys, nobody's perfect. You guys should just go read the comics for yourselves if you see some kind of dispute, and then use your own lines of logic once you're reading the things to be like, okay, I can see why someone would say this is an agenda or this is wrong. Just do your own work before blindly believing people, okay? Don't ever appeal to authority. Please don't do that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I still am dropping Absolute Batman issue 2 tonight, and I'm probably covering Superman vs. Captain Atom tonight, or I'll just upload it in the morning. I got a ton of content I'm rolling out. Make sure to stay tuned. I had a lot of fun talking about this, dunking on this, all that. But yeah, it's been your host, Dr. Splash, and remember, it's Yancey Street, bitches.